everyone, thank you for tuning in. I'm your instructor Joy. Let me first play a tune for you. This was a little excerpt from Kayser Etude number 4. I thought this is a perfect example when it comes to fourth finger extension and fourth finger extension and any other finger extension, which gives all of us a lot of trouble and it's hard. And it's one of those we have to come back to clean and do a little maintenance. But before I start, I would like to thank you all for your continued support. I feel very much blessed to have you all here. Thank you very much for faithfully always coming here, sending me kind questions, comments, volunteering with your time, supporting me here and also on my Patreon page, booking lessons with me. Thank you very much. So now let's first start. What is extension? Or what is exact difference between extension and shifting? Because that sometimes gets a little unclear among many violin students. So when we talk about extension, we're talking about keeping one hand and stretching one finger, whether it's pinky, first finger, third finger, any finger. Yeah, that's extension. When we talk also, which is something like this, or like that, or this way, or you can go. Shifting, however, is when you move your entire hand up and down, taking your thumb with you. Here would be shifting, whether it's small or big. Yeah. That would be extension. All right. Now, let's first think about the first thing that we have to remember when it comes to extension. Anything abnormal kind of left hand position, extension, double stops, or any fast runs, we have to be extra flexible with the left hand position. I know that when we learn how to play violin very early stage, we were told to hold violin specific way, left thumb specific way, left thumb specific way. And that's how a lot of instructors give to simplify the instructions so that the students do not feel overwhelmed. But as soon as you pass the beginner level, you have to be very aware that it's very important to keep your left hand very flexible, as well as right hand, of course. Now, number one, you have to remember when it comes to fourth finger extension, that's the biggest problem, so we're going to start with that one, is you're bringing your entire hand towards a pinky so that you can change the placement from pinky from here all the way. You see how far I can come? Like that. And I'm keeping my hand. All I'm doing is just bringing my hand or tilting my hand that way. So by doing that, at the end, what it ends up being is the knuckles being a little diagonal. Notice when we place the finger normally, this is how it's placed. About same level as the fingerboard. But in order to when we do fourth finger extension, it is important that our hand is a little moved towards us. Therefore, at the end, the knuckle being a little diagonal, and also the wrist sticks out. But notice that the movement, the important movement is the hand being towards the pinky and not sticking the wrist out. Be very careful about that. So bring your hand towards the pinky. That's first thing to remember. And the reverse happens when you do first finger extension, more precisely first finger reverse extension, because we're bringing our first finger away. The knuckle, when we bring our first finger away from us, like this, the knuckle near the index finger get a little lower. And this is very important in order to stretch our first finger away from us. Not only it's important to do that one, this same kind of tactic, same kind of hand position works also if you want to play 1 and 2 close together. Yeah, so now like that. Our first finger near index finger. Let's see if I can bring a little stronger color. Like this, when we extend our first finger like that. And this study is great about that. So here, on and on like that. So I would repeat a couple more times, if not more, for each group, instead of just playing it through from beginning to the end. When it comes to technical studies, it is important to focus on the specific techniques rather than playing it through or rather than being too fast. Yeah, just repeat. Here. Now first finger. Just being a little aware of the knuckles changing, yeah, lowering a specific part of your hand. That's very, very important. Another thing to remember when you do finger extension is release any other unnecessary finger. Lift up your unnecessary finger. Again, when we're very new to violin, we were told to hold all the fingers, but as soon as you pass that level, you have to know how to play with a minimum of work in the most efficient way. One of them is get rid of any unnecessary tension by lifting up. So if I'm playing 2 and 4 and I'm gonna do 3 and 4 extension here, when I'm playing, I want to play 3 and extend the 4th finger. I'm lifting 1 and 2, which will allow me to rock my hand or bring my hand towards me better, towards the index. If I leave all my 1 and 2, it's not impossible, but I'm imprisoning myself, taking greater effort and wasting energy for no reason. Simply lifting up unnecessary fingers. Same idea, yeah? So that's second one. Third one, be aware of that left thumb being flexible as well. It goes on, we have to be very flexible as soon as we pass the beginner level. Just like the left hand position, the knuckle being a little tilted this way or this way, depending which finger you are extending. Same thing goes with the thumb. This is how we are told to do, to keep the thumb at the beginning, and that is good start. But when you're doing any abnormal fingers such as pinky extension, the thumb, even though it's still first position, goes slightly under the neck and supporting my hand to work towards the pinky. And then also for the first finger reverse extension, it does not stay there but goes slightly under the neck as well, creating a bit like this. Yeah, like that. So it's one of those that you have to practice with a very small amount of time, couple minutes at once, allowing your hand to get stronger and then gradually increase the time of the work. Because whenever you stress your muscle, you have to allow muscle to adapt and repair it a little damage and then strengthen repeatedly. That's how you develop techniques, not just pushing it all the way through at one go. Yeah, I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching and I wish you all happy violin playing. Hope to see you again. Bye bye.